Abundance. You already know. Abundance, my people. Abundance. Abundance. How are you? How are you? Woman, child, and man, cosmos and earth, eternal light, each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you. Abundance, my people. Abundance. 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 Supreme abundance to you, too. Supreme abundance to you. Let me share this video. Let me share my video. Let me share my live. Those people that are new to my channel, listen. If you work with personal feelings, then my channel ain't for you. If you working with a percentage of the truth and you want to mix it in with a lie, my channel ain't for you. If you're dealing with cognitive dissonance or how you achieve your success today, my channel ain't for you. If you're willing to lie and manipulate children so that way you can live comfortable on your little vacations and shit like that while you're grooming them to be the future slaves, my channel ain't for you. So you just go ahead and leave. That's all. If you talking to extraterrestrials and other life forms, my channel ain't for you because I don't fuck with them niggas you talking to. So my channel ain't for you. You see, if you're not taking today to create tomorrow, my channel ain't for you. Seriously. If you living in today and hoping for a better tomorrow, my channel ain't for you. So you can go, if you believe in someone, a supreme being that never done nothing for you, that invisible, my channel ain't for you. Go ahead. So there's no need to come here. See, let me give you all the warnings up front. So you ain't gotta say nothing. You don't gotta be 10 fingers down. You don't gotta do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can just say, I'm just cool. It just ain't for me. Because you know why? I don't want him to fuck up my fragility. I'm comfortable living like this. Simple as that. And I'm with you. I respect you. Some of us can't let the world go. And most of us can't let the world go. There is a small smidge that said, when I lose, I actually gain. So hit that like button if you appreciate, if you know I'm not going to waste your time, hit the like button. And then you're going to wait. It's fine. I greatly appreciate it. Appreciation to all. I'm not going to waste your time today. Not going to waste your time at all. I'm going to take phone calls. I'm not taking no phone calls right now. I'm going to play a video. And this video is very important. This video right here, listen, let me say this to people. I know that I'm an empath. I don't just tell you this shit just to tell you. I know that I'm an empath. Majority of the stuff that I spoke about, it was before I even picked up a book and read. Any books that I actually ever read was the books that I showed and I recommend on social media to purchase, and which is all anatomy books, all of it. Physics, metaphysics, chemistry, biology, all of it. So anything that I have been speaking about beforehand, before I got into those books, matches up with the books and matches up with the cosmos. So you can learn in various different ways. Everyone has that intuition inside of them that is divine. It's up to you if you really want to tap in that. And the only way you tap into that intuition is through your heart chakra. See, if I was just a person that was regurgitating and not moving in my own frequency, remember I was pointing my camera to the sky. Oh, you keep pointing your camera to the sky. Those are snowflakes. Keep pointing your camera to the sky. Ain't nothing up there. Keep pointing your camera to the sky. The sun is fake. Keep pointing your camera to the sky. The moon is fake. Or you're a weirdo. You're crazy. Ain't none of this stuff happening. Now look at him. Scrambling. Look at. Let me get on the extraterrestrial wave. See, they don't know how to get on there. So the only way they can get on the extraterrestrial wave right now is to do what? Is to become your religious leaders. I'm talking to one of the aliens. Alien Johnny says, throw salt over your shoulder and do a 360 3 times and say ancestors, and tomorrow is going to be better. Alien Johnny says, throw some salt over your shoulder and then turn around 3 times in a circle and say ancestors 3 times, and your tomorrow is going to be fantastic for you. Instead of saying, you know what, let me put my 10 toes down and let me create my tomorrow today, right now. Let me do that right now. See? So I already know. I see what's happening. And so do your brothers and sisters see what's happening. That's why if you ever look at the comments, no disrespect to the people that really are genuinely concerned or wanting to know what type of camera that I'm using, they really can't believe that I'm fucking recording the sky with a Motorola Z. They really can't believe I'm fucking recording the sky with a Motorola Z and picking this shit up in the sky. Oh no, you have to be using something else. You have to be doing. How are they just popping up on your camera? How are you just showing this shit, Kala? You gotta be doing something else. You see, what camera are you using? What filter are you using? Bro, I'm fucking using a Motorola Z. I take it, I record from here, plug the motherfucker up into my phone, plug it into my phone, load it up to my computer. I done went through the steps over and over and over again. And I strip the light or I add light to it. Either way, at nighttime, I add light. During the day, I strip the light. And you see the objects moving through the sky, just like I'm going to show you right now. So Mr. MB33, when you did the video regarding the balloons that you saw that was stationary, that was over Arizona, that was being monitored, and also you did another video, I seen that recently, the airplanes popping on and off of radar that are monitoring these so-called balloons. Well, there was something that traveled across the sky early this morning here in Southwest Philadelphia. Now, I'm going to let you determine what it is. I'm going to let y'all see what it is. I'm not going to put nothing in your mind for you to believe what I believe. I'm going to play the video and I'm going to let you see what I recorded this morning. Those that were on IG with me, Instagram, y'all already know I wake up in the morning, and y'all was watching me trying to record. I said, I hung up with IG, got off of there, and I started, trying to catch it and record the sky. So I'm going to play that later on in this video. But without further ado, this is the one video that I need to play right away because I want people to understand what's really going on, what's happening. Matter of fact, hold on, cancel. Let me pull this up this way. Pull this up this way and go boom, 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 boom. Go this way. I want to play this video. Y'all just check it out. Y'all listen to it. And I'm going to intervene occasionally with this video. All right, here we go. Any video I use, pause. Let me get this out of the way. Any video I use for awareness purposes, just so we can clear this up. I do not do any video. I'm not a teacher. I am one of many beacons of light here on this planet. Just one of many. I am not a singular. I am not by myself. I don't know it all. It's not about me. It's about we. Point blank and simple. So I am one of many that are here on this planet that's trying to assist the level of awareness on the planet. Not consciousness, the level of awareness on this planet, self-awareness and awareness for your entire species. So that goes for the eukaryotic, that goes for the prokaryotic cell and the eukaryotic cell. It's just that my main focus is the prokaryotic cell organism. That is my main focus, period. Doesn't mean that I don't have compassion for the eukaryotic cell, especially their children. What's getting ready to take place right now is very unfair for any child, whether it's a prokaryotic cell or a eukaryotic cell. What has been going on this planet for quite some time at the detriment of children. At the detriment of children has gotten completely and totally out of French toast hand. So I don't care if it's a eukaryotic cell or a prokaryotic cell. Children are innocent. And the shit that's getting ready to come down the pike, not just for the prokaryotic cell children, but eukaryotic cell children are going to get it way worse than us. Because, see, let me just say this to you. Those that have forgotten their past are deemed to repeat it. The last dark ages lasted for 500 years. And in those dark ages that lasted for 500 years, cannibalism took place. Cannibalism took place. That will be the same thing that's going to take place right now that's heading up, regardless of anyone want to believe that or not. Now, I want you to understand something. There is only one group of people on this planet. There is only one organism on this planet that will literally eat human flesh. I want to say this to you. All of us, anyone that have eaten any kind of meat on this planet have consumed human DNA. So let's just be real. Even myself. So don't be going, oh, Kalai, no. Excuse me. It's already scientists that's coming out that's already telling the truth that a percentage of the meat, all of it, chicken, fucking beef, all of it had a percentage of human DNA inside of it, especially hot dogs. Are you serious? Hot dogs, man. How many children you see out here eating hot dogs? 4th of July, the baseball games, hot dogs. All of it has a percentage of human DNA inside of it. Just so you know. So now let me move forward with this, my people. Let me move forward with this. Any video I use for awareness purposes. I don't get any money from YouTube nor Instagram. Anybody that cash at me any money, anybody that purchase a shirt, I greatly appreciate it. That is my only means of income and me going to work every day. I don't want money from YouTube. I don't want money from Instagram. And let me let y'all know one thing. And people that watch my videos, this is some real shit. Y'all know my videos go viral. They might not show it here, but you done seen my shit people clipping my shit, put it all on the edge. My shit go viral. Because you know why? Because this is the age of righteousness. This is the age of truth. This ain't an age of being on a fence. This is the age of truth. So I would rather slit my throat and lay down on a fucking 1,000 swords before I open my mouth and ever try to straddle on a motherfucking fence between truth and false. Believe that. Trust me when I tell you. And I mean that with every atom in my fucking body. So that's why, let me play this video. Let me record this. Of course, it's truth. Point blank and simple. The sun is separating us. Not only is the sun separating us, what did I tell you? The North is going back on the ice. What else did I tell you that's going to happen in the North? Huh? Cannibalism going to happen in the North. What did I also say that's going to take place with our people? I told you all this shit was taking place. Now you got people that thought I was a joke. People that thought this shit was a game. People that was laughing and talking about let's wait and see what happened. Treating this shit like here, treating life right here like a one-night stand, like New Year's Eve. We're going to treat this shit like New Year's Eve. We're going to wait and see what happened. Those that wait and see what happened, death will be coming for you. I will promise you that. Death will be coming for you. This ain't a war that you need to have a gun. This ain't a war that you need to have a fucking sword. This is a war that you got to have your mind right. You know how many fools out here with guns? Look at your military. Look at your law enforcement. Huh? Look at your local police force. Look at these fools with guns and badges. These are fools and idiots. What's wrong with you? Huh? These are fools, primitive fools and idiots. We're walking around with guns. That's what they are. See? So let me get in this, man. Let me get in this. Let me get in there. There we go.
Israel has been given the green light to attack Iran on their own. The United States of America has acknowledged now that Israel has been given the allowance to not coordinate with the U.S. military, but instead launch its own attack on the nation of Iran in their endeavor to, what they report to be, develop nuclear weapons. According to senior Republican lawmakers, and the one in particular, Michael McCaul, the United States and Japan must immediately conduct a war readiness and engagement preparation. This is in order to prepare for a potential nuclear threat from China as the country takes the recognized nation of Taiwan.
Pause. Now, let me just say this real fast. Before you get these over spiritually people coming here and talk about what Kala, you know, this is fear mongering. There is no greater fear than living in fear, for one. Two, now, before you get these people coming here talking about what we shouldn't be concerned with them because they're at war. Excuse me. Do you not see millions, not just millions, billions of my black people, of so-called black people on every continent affected by these people? So, of course, their collapse of their system, any type of war or the collapse of their system is going to affect us directly. When prices, let me explain this to the ones that's not thinking. You see these little girls out here on the street right now? That actually can get 3 meals a day, that can take a shower, that can get their nails and shit done. You understand? That's doing some dark shit. That's doing self-hate shit. I don't want to say dark, self-hate shit. That these girls out here, what you think gonna take place when a loaf of bread go from $5 to $25? What do you think gonna take place when a bag of rice go from $10 to $40? What do you think going to take place then? Excuse me, we are the ones that's going to be affected right away. Right away. Look at how we eat out here. Look at us. Look at the black, so-called black community. Look at us. Look at how we eat out here. Look at the stuff that we are ingesting. So before you sit there and talk about, oh, why you're playing this because it don't have nothing to do with us. Excuse me. They're all doing this shit because it does have something to do with us. Because see, they no longer will have mental and physical control over us. So if I can't have it, I would rather blow it all up or make them embarrass themselves to the fullest. Have them completely embarrass ththemselves because this is an embarrassment. See, the joke is on them, but the embarrassment is going to be on us. You see? So when the power go out or this economy flattens out and it destroys everything, it's going to be total chaos, anarchy, total. And our children, little girls, are going to be they're going to be, however vulnerable they are right now, they're going to be a gazillion times vulnerable. So if you got a daughter that's addicted to beauty, false beauty, by the way, addicted to materialistic things, addicted to eating and drinking water, or you ever see people get a bottle of water, drink a little bit of it, and throw the rest away? Are you kidding me? In some countries, not only would they would have drunk the water, they would have ate half of the fucking bottle. Here in America, we drink and put it to nothing. Are you serious? Seriously? So before any of you spiritual beings want to come to fucking here and kick this bull crap, get lost. You don't even belong here. Get lost. I'm not worrying about you. You don't even get lost, please. Please. You're a distraction. You're worse than the enemy itself, to be truthful and honest with you.
What we're starting to see now is the invested interest in the eyes of American political boards as the nation receives warning after warning that China's expanding nuclear capabilities are aimed directly at a protectionist agenda, as it is called, of Chinese sovereignty in the South China Sea. Now, McCall said, quote, "Their nuclear arsenal is massive, and it is something to be concerned about and feared." He also assesses that China's nuclear arsenal gives the current leadership a great deal of leverage against the USA, and it prevents the US, Japan, and other countries from intervening in a large.
Hey, right now we're giving this mini.
Y'all know they're going to give me commercials, people. Y'all know, bear with me, but this got to be played because people, if you don't understand politics, you need to at least hear this. You got to hear this. This is all happening. Yes, today is what? Saturday. The thing that's going down with that fake ass king, that lizard over there, the fake royal family. This is all, it was the full moon on Friday, this ritual today, and the bull crap gonna start immediately right afterwards.
Solar generator away for free.
Large military conflict over Taiwan. He believes it is unlikely that nuclear weapons will be used, but it is a possibility. He says, "I think the Chinese president has to think about it. Is it worth the price economically and militarily as well? What he could do is use nuclear weapons to keep the USA from engaging China against Taiwan." In response, when asked about when the US and Japan should prepare for nuclear coercion by China, lawmakers say absolutely, right now. McCall said that it is beneficial now at any time that we can do joint exercises with Japan for any threat, whether it's nuclear, a missile strike, or a coming invasion. Now, these concerns about China's nuclear capabilities are absolutely right. Those claims come to us from military strategists. In a congressionally mandated annual report on China's military power and what they're doing, one that was released just a couple of months ago, the Pentagon estimates that China will possess 1,500 nuclear warheads in just a couple of years. This triples Beijing's total and brings it closer to the nuclear parity existing within the USA. Lawmakers expressed concerns that Taiwan's upcoming presidential election, especially one main opposition party, will be chosen by China. They claim that the former Chinese president's recent visit to China was to discuss what is a preferred candidate. or a positioned candidate for China, which aims to unify the country with its mainland with or without the use of deadly force. They say if that candidate is a preferred candidate of the CCP or the Chinese Communist Party, that does give reservation, because it essentially will be China's installed puppet candidate, according to McCall. In response to the recent military exercises that are taking place daily around Taiwan, and after the previous president met with China and the current leadership met with the U.S. House Speaker, lawmakers are encouraging the USA and its allied partners to get ready. They say that there is a caution that is necessary. China is an adversary, and they are not our friend, they claim. He accused France's president of taking sides with China earlier this year. They say it's damaging to all existing U.S. allied relationships, and it damages our alliance in all of NATO. So there we have a U.S. lawmaker and multiple lawmakers' point of view of what's going to happen over the course of the next couple of weeks and months. They know that China is prepared right now to take Taiwan. And in fact, China is flying over daily missions, sending their Navy on daily missions around the island nation. They're doing this because at one point in time, it won't just be a readiness mission. They will drop the bombs, jam all of the GPS signals, they will launch the missiles, and they will cripple Taiwan. Now, they're going to do this at a moment in time where the USA is least positioned to counter this attack. So whether it's when the USA and allied nations running a so-called free and open Indo-Pacific are no longer in the region, or they're just wrapping up something and getting back to docks to resupply, that's when China is finally going to do this. And in readiness for this, the USA and allied nations are trying to run 24/7 readiness drills in the area. They're trying to counter the fact that China is spending massive amounts of money, using massive military resources to send over plane after plane, send over ship after ship with our own readiness in the area.
Now, I have to say this to you, right, with pause. Why would China continuously do that? Why would China take all of its resources and constantly doing military drills around and over Taiwan consistently? Why would they do it if they're not planning on shutting it down? They're waiting for a perfect. This is all being orchestrated by a higher party, though. But as America thins itself out, sending bullets and shit over to Ukraine, as it thins itself out, the same thing that took place with Hitler. As you thin the army out, then the excuse is a lot more easier for your military and your people and your civilians to accept that you lost the war because you were spread too thin. So no nuclear bomb is going off. In fact, I want to let you know something. I don't even think Taiwan will be touched with any type of really missile weapons because they need the island. China, those countries in the north, they're coming to an end. They're becoming unlivable. So what you don't know, and I don't know how you don't know this, again, your electric cars, your laptops, your computer chips, your computer, everything comes through Taiwan. If I shut that down, if I shut Taiwan down, I instantaneously cripple America.
That's what we have happening in China, but I want you to listen to this. In a recent testimony before the Senate Armed Services Committee, a top U.S. intelligence official has been issuing a direct warning, one to the American government, saying that a Chinese invasion of Taiwan will have with it high degrees of...
I wish I would have had this when I was still working the road.
You already know.
Is a flexible.
You already know what they're going to do.
Of certain.
Run it back.
Testimony before the Senate Armed Services Committee, a top U.S. intelligence official has been issuing a direct warning, one to the American government, saying that a Chinese invasion of Taiwan will have with it high degrees of certainty of worldwide and severe impacts on both the economy of the United States of America and how the world views the United States dollar as a reserve currency. They say we have the potential for this to wipe out $1 trillion per year. We will completely, they warn, halt the production of advanced semiconductor chips by the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Corporation, which is the world's largest advanced semiconductor chip maker. Now, these intelligence briefings present what they call a general estimate. During the testimony, they have stated that advanced semiconductor chips produced by the TSMC Corporation are used in 90%, 9 out of 10, of almost every category of electronic device around the world. So they warn that when a Chinese invasion takes place and you see a halt or even the destruction of the TSMC's production capabilities, it's going to have widespread global financial impact. It will have an enormous global financial impact, they warn in a quote that I think runs somewhere between $600 billion to $1 trillion every year for the first couple of years. They further state that this coming invasion will also impact the US GDP and the US dollar's position as a reserve currency. It will affect, they warn, China's economy because the whole world will basically stop. Now, the US intelligence official that is warning what is going to happen, this comes amid increasing tensions between China and Taiwan, as well as the USA and China. China views Taiwan as its own, a part of its territory, and has not ruled out the use of extreme force and a global war to reunite the island.
Now, mind you, China says Taiwan is a part of them. Russia says Ukraine is a part of them. And if you look on a map, the map that they give us, they both are next to each other. So I'm confused here. What is the argument about? They do belong to them, or they are part of them. So it's not like they're reuniting a part of their island or their family back with them. And in the process of them reuniting that, it's a shutdown for America.
The U.S., on the other hand, has been a longtime ally of Taiwan and has provided military aid to the island nation completely and repetitively. The situation has been of extreme concern to militaries that are around the region, including South Korea, the Philippines, and Japan. Japan has recently expressed its own worries about the potential conflict that's coming in the Taiwan Strait. In a joint statement following a meeting in Tokyo in March, the U.S. and Japan both underscored the importance of what they call peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait and whole. Now, when we look at what's going to happen with China, we know that the country, as soon as it does finally fly one of those missions over and just drop the bombs, launch the missiles, jam the signals, and really go to war to retake the island or reunite the island as China sees it, the entire world supply chain is going to come to a halt. You're going to have some creeps and crawls from the rest of the world as things continue to move through the Middle East and other parts of the world. But when you look at what we have in our stores in America, from your air conditioning units to your heating units to your computers, your cell phones, your registers, your lighting equipment, your bulbs, everything, it comes from China. And so when that war finally takes place, what we're going to see is a complete cessation of your ability to get those goods. It will be marked the first couple of days by a rise in prices. You're going to see companies and corporations have already drawn up and they will redraw what was considered their pandemic preparedness plans. They will lock everything down, and then in a slow and measured reopening, what they're going to do is limit the ability for you to make purchases. So if your AC breaks, well, you might be with...
Now you wonder why FedNow is kicking in? Why does FedNow? FedNow's kicking in. What, the war gonna come right after that or during that time? Why FedNow? That's total control. Did you not hear what he just said? Just listen to what he said and then put that with FedNow. Just listen again. Let me rewind that. Hear what he had to say and put that with FedNow.
Phones, your registers, your lighting equipment, your bulbs, everything. It comes from China. And so when that war finally takes place, what we're going to see is a complete cessation of your ability to get those goods. It will be marked the first couple of days by a rise in prices. You're going to see companies and corporations have already drawn up, and they will redraw what was considered their pandemic preparedness plans. They will lock everything down, and then in a slow and measured reopening, what they're going to do is limit the ability for you to make purchases.
FedNow limit you the ability to make purchases. Come on. Everything you do gonna have to go through FedNow.
So if your AC breaks, well, you might be without it for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. Your CPAP machine breaks, you might be without it. Your antibiotics are definitely going to go nowhere because up to 90% of the raw ingredients come from China's mineral and resources. So we are going to be at a standstill as a nation. This is while the U.S. military fights what will be one of the largest wars in U.S. history. The fact that we are starting to see nations around our planet each say that we have already begun engaging in World War III, but the USA is still hemming and hawing over this declaration shows you just how concerned the leadership is on both political sides, both political parties, with what this really means for the American people. They say fears of an impending global break in confidence in governments and government-driven economies are growing. Now, we see warnings from economists that the U.S. Federal Reserve continues to operate a system that is increasingly disjointed from economic reality. The people that the people are demanding new control over government authority. The most recent GDP figures, according to a leading economist, David Rosenberg, show that a recession for the people is already happening, and its global impact is going to be imminent in the waves that come. This is a quote. The leading indicators are telling me that the recession is actually starting this quarter, he said in a recent interview. If it's not this quarter, on paper, I think it's the next quarter. It's certainly not a 2024 story. And he's absolutely right. Look at what Elon Musk has said and what other leaders in the field have said. According to the warnings, what we are starting to see today will come with rampant inflation, even higher than what we have right now.
So look, I'm done with that. It's only about 5 to 7 more minutes of that video. I'm done with that. But rapid inflation and the fact that we are already in a recession.
Food solution left.
We are already in a recession.
It's going to make it harder for Americans to keep up with the rising cost of living or just life. Now,
and when that happens, when it's harder for you to keep up with the cost of living or life, that's when the violence starts, my people. Just notice, for your law enforcement, a lot of your police officers are going to a lot of your law enforcement is going to quit. That's why it's going to be cities are going to be shut down in certain parts, and you can only go into certain parts of the cities. Outside of that, everybody that lives on the outskirts, that's going to be up to you. It's going to be similar to Hunger Games. That's why they called it Hunger Games. So hold on, let me finish. Let me get. I'm done with you. I'll put this link of this video in my story, people, so people want to watch the full video, and you can share the video. That's completely up to you. Let me just run this down the line real fast. Let me go over here. Let me play this.
The war, you think about loss of life. When you think about war, you think about loss of comfortability. And black people are comfortable in America. It's easy for you to go to your light switch and turn your light on and the lights come on. It's easy for you to sit down on your toilet, relieve yourself and flush the toilet and the water comes and takes your waste away. It's easy for us to be able to have those amenities that our enemy supplies to us. So we're very comfortable. War is going to take removing that comfortability and learning how to exist without needing our enemy. So when you think about loss of life, when you think about war, you think about loss of comfortability. And black people are comfortable in America. It's easy for you to go to your light switch and turn your light on and the lights come on. It's easy for you to sit down on your toilet, relieve yourself and flush the toilet and the water comes and takes your waste away. It's easy for us to be able to have those amenities that our enemy supplies to us. So we're very comfortable. War is going to take removing that comfortability and learning how to exist without needing our enemy.
See, you see, let me get off here. You see, no matter how many times they killed us out here in the street, guess what they did? They still gave you their amenities. You still had your electric, you still had your fast food, you still had your liquor, you still had your party music, you still had your apps on your television, you still had your Netflix. See, all of them. See, what you do is you pluck the feathers off a chicken, and it's painful, and he be bleeding. But if you drop breadcrumbs on the ground, he'll forget that he's bleeding. Forget all about the pain and start. That's what we doing. That's exactly what we doing. Call it what you want. But see, guess what? That shit getting ready to get taken away from us. See, you ain't gonna have no toilet tissue to wipe your ass with. You ain't gonna have no running water to flush it down the fucking drain either. See, somebody gonna really have to love you for you. See, somebody gonna really have to love you for you. Are you ready to show the world you? Are you ready to show the individual what you really look like? Huh? Underneath all that mask we put on? Are you ready? Huh? Are we ready to wake up in the morning? Some of us eat this shit so much, it's cold. That's cold in your eye. No, that's mucus. Your eyes are shut, crust all in the corner of your eyes. Huh? You ready for that? So all the shit that we talked about, that is so hard for us to do right now. It's hard for us to exercise. It's hard for me to stop eating meat. It's hard for me to put the Pepsi down. It's hard for me not to smoke cigarettes. All that shit that we said that was hard for us to do, bam, it's gonna happen instantaneous. It's gonna be like, damn, boy, you a miracle, huh? Shit, hot damn, boy, shit. The person that you said that couldn't stop eating, couldn't stop eating that bull crap, couldn't stop drinking that soda, go see the individual in 30 days. The individual will go from puff to this, just like this, 30 to 60 days. Huh? Go look at the TV series, Naked and Survive. Naked and Survive. Go look at that. See, you too comfortable here. Too French toast comfortable with abuse at that. That's why I told you, see, that fucking love shit need to be set on fire, lynched, hung. Love need to be destroyed in every form and facet it possibly can. Love needs to be gone. Because see, you can love someone to your own death. And hot damn if we ain't doing it. Hot damn if we ain't doing it. You can love someone to your own death. Something inside of you the whole time saying that this is completely wrong. But you and love. Shit. Love is gone. Love is moving out. Love is being left behind with the age of Pisces. Just so you know. Just so you know. So let me get on over here. Let me get back over here. I'm gonna take some calls. Hold on. I'm not taking no calls yet. Give me 1 second here. Let me one more. I got one more. I got a couple, I want to play. I want to run it right on down. Here we go. Let me say this to you. Pause. Here we go.
I've seen people starve. I've seen people die from simple shit like not being able to drink water or not being able to eat. When I was a special agent with Homeland Security, I remember vividly seeing dead children in the fucking desert. I remember vividly seeing bones of people that had tried to cross into the United States from Mexico. I remember vividly Mexican cartels killing migrants trying to come into the United States because they didn't pay $1,000 to cross the Rio Grande River. I've seen people go to crazy lengths for the opportunity to have what you have right now that you're crying about, saying people don't understand. Well, you know what people also don't understand? The opportunities that they have. I will never let anyone come on here and make an excuse as to why they're not where they want to be because of some pussy shit like mindset. Because as far as I'm concerned, there's people dying to come to this country that would trade places with you in a fucking instant. Everyone hates the United States because we have a bunch of fucking crybabies that are fat, coddled, don't appreciate the blessings that they have, and they cry more about what they don't have versus what they do have. I've seen people starve.
And it's a fact. This is a fact. People hate this country. They hate the fucking people in here. It's sickening. Hey, hold on. Run this down. Hold on.
A woman's father is supposed to teach her how to receive provision, how to receive problem solving.
Pause. Let me say this. Now, fellas, I want you to understand this when you listen to this video. Most of the problems that you have with women don't have fathers in their life. And if their father was there, the father had problems with the mother. This is the issue. Now listen to this though.
Receive protection, how to receive procreation, how to respond to male leadership and authority, how she should conduct herself when faced with a man's system, order, and structure, how to recognize good leadership, system, order, and structure, a proper 4 Ps. This is what fathers teach daughters in regard to their femininity, because all of that goes into the femininity pot. So when she understands from her mother how that looks, the action of submissiveness, the action of the support, the action of the nurturing, the action of the femininity, and then from her father, she learns why her mother is behaving that way with him. A woman's father is supposed to teach her how to receive provision, how to receive problem solving, how to receive protection, how to receive procreation, how to respond to male leadership and authority, how she should conduct herself when faced with a man's system, order, and structure, how to recognize good leadership, system, order, and structure, a proper 4 Ps. This is what fathers teach daughters in regard to their femininity, because all of that goes into the femininity pot. So when she understands from her mother how that looks, the action of submissiveness, the action of the support, the action of the nurturing, the action of the femininity, and then from her father, she learns why her mother is behaving that way with him.
So, like, let me give an example. My daughter, when my daughter had a problem in this, that, and the third, I would listen to my daughter. I would hear what she had to say. And then when I would start talking to my daughter would be quiet and she would listen to what I got to say. That didn't always happen with her and her mom. You see what I'm saying to you? See, and daughters respond differently from a man and that's in their life, that genuinely is in their life. See, if I was in my daughter's life and just popping up every now and then, my daughter would be like, nah, I ain't trying that shit. But I was there from day one. And see, that helps her in life. That's why my daughter wasn't promiscuous. You see what I'm saying to you? She's not promiscuous. You feel me? So when a woman can like, for instance, everything is not going to be peaches and cream. Sometimes when a man says something to you, and believe me, you a real man, he's not going to raise his voice at the first time if he sees something that's wrong that was going on. No, he's not going to do. That's not what real men do. That's not, no, real men going to speak about it. Oh, listen, I'm not good with that. We ain't going to do that no more. But after a point in time, now you didn't hear him the first time. Now you didn't hear me the first and the second time when I said it with gentle words, when I said it like I was fucking drinking a smoothie. You didn't hear that. Now I hear like, yo, listen, I don't like that shit. This is not good. So now it was, oh my God, you're angry, upset. Wait a second. You didn't hear me the first 2 times when I told you. I gave you this warning, or I said this to you already. Real men don't just go off the, let me tell you something. You got a dude that's going off the deep end with you. He don't want to fucking be with you. You got a dude that ain't saying nothing to you and he's just letting you go on about your business. He don't really want, he just haven't, listen, you're not his future. See, real men are going to groom their woman to fit him, especially these days in time. And if he's not giving you a direction on how to make your lives better, then he ain't really want to deal with you. He's just smashing you. And I'm not being smart. See, a dude ain't gonna tell you, nah, babe, you know what? Me and you just gonna be smashing. This ain't no long-term thing. I'm just gonna be smashing you. He's not gonna sit there and be like, you know what? Listen, I done gave you enough orders. I gave you enough direction on I gave you the blueprint on how to deal with me. And it seemed like you getting hard. It seemed like you can't get the blueprint. So you know what? Check this out. We just gonna be friends. If you want to get it in, we can get it in. But I'm just letting you know, this ain't going no further than that. See, that's what real men will do. This is as far as it's going to go, because I need more. I need more of you. So let me keep on moving. Let me go on down my videos, and then we're going to take some calls. Let me go on down my videos, and we're going to take some calls. Here we go. Here we go. play that one. Yeah, I'm gonna play that one, and I'm gonna play this one. Let me play this one first. So you can get mad at me at what I'm saying or whatever the case may be. Oh well, call it what you want. I can tell you one thing that's going to happen. Hold on, let me make this very clear. Let me tell you what's going to happen doing this thing right here. This is releasing the black man, the so-called black man. Now, mind you, boys are going to be released too. You understand what I'm saying? Wild animals are going to be released too. Natural ones are going to be released. But you're going to have wild animals out here as well. This is going to release us. And at this particular time, guess who's going to make the choice on who we should be dealing with? Real men. See, Denzel in the book of Eli, he made his choice of who he's going to have with him and not have with him. And he chose to be by himself. You see, real men are going to make decisions on who, it ain't going to be boiled down. What we see as an asset or a liability today is not what we're going to see as an asset or a liability tomorrow. Just so you know that. I don't care nothing about your cute face. I don't care about how your breasts and your body look. Let me tell you one thing. You're going to cover that shit up. When this shit go down, you're gonna be wondering why during slavery y'all was damn near y'all had sweatpants and shit. You're gonna wonder why. You're gonna know, and then you go in other countries, you see African women, they all gone to hell. You're gonna get back to that. Trust me when I tell you. Ain't nobody gonna care about what you look like. I mean, as far as your cuteness, your nails, your body. Nobody cares about that. The real man ain't gonna care about that because he's gonna be thinking about perseverance, not survival. See, survival, when you in survival mode, you'll kill your mother. You'll turn your own brother in. You'll turn your child in when you in survival mode. But when you saying I'm gonna persevere through this darkness, total difference. Total difference. So we're gonna be making choices out here. Good choices too. Believe me, when I tell you. See, the whole ball right now is in your court. I make the decision on what I want. Blah, blah, blah. I did. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. But this is the problem that's going to take place. All of it is going to go. Everything that was given to you is all going to go to the so-called black man. Because you know why? This is the final phase. This is the final phase for our test. Black men don't want to hear this shit. But I'm going to tell you something. See, when Abraham was on the planet, Abraham was by himself, and the God told him to be fucking fruitful. You know what I mean? How many women he had to himself. This is the final stages of the test for the so-called black man. You have the slightest idea. This is the final stages for him. He's going to be released, and we're going to see how he moves. See, the woman, we ain't worried about you. Y'all going to be here. But for us, we're going to see how we move. We're getting the power back to be true leaders. And see if we can really lead our family, not our people, because you're grown. I'm not out here trying to lead my motherfucking. No, this is my family. That's it. I'm not concerned. I'm concerned about my people to enough, whereas though I can lead my family, so I can have my family, my children raised up right. So when my daughter or son go out there, it's going to meet someone in your family. And guess what? Cool. That's taking care of our species. Feel what I'm saying? But as far as me sitting here like, yo, we got to be concerned with all. No, that's not happening. Not at all. Not at this time. So just so you know, everything that's in your court right now, everything. See, this is why I said this is going to be hard. This is going to be hard on women and children. This is going to be hard on women and children. Please, I just beg y'all to really take inventory and look. We ain't got much time to face this reality, the darkness that we have been been in a sleeping slumber to for hundreds of years. This is dark out here, and we all have to face it together. We all going to have to face this darkness together for what took place with children. Just understand that. So this is the final stages. Get ready. Get ready. You're going to have to show and prove. You know how many brothers out here right now that want to kill brothers? Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, they can't wait. They can't wait. So listen, here we go right here. This is why this woman is still around. You don't even have this. This woman is still around. And she will be here to move through the age of Aquarius and have immortality life on this fucking planet. You better believe this. This woman, right, this divine mother right here. Right here. Right here. She never told a black man to be less than himself. In fact, she set a fire in his ass. She never told a black man to go deal with another species. She never told a black woman to go deal with another species, take responsibility for your shit and take care of your children and get back to your motherfucking man. Get back to black families. She never deviated from that. She never did. And this is why that woman is still here. And she will have everlasting life. You better believe, y'all better know the type of spiritual war. You better know what type of war is going on. Your words are going to be accountable. Accountable. You have the slightest idea, your words are going to be on a scale. The more people that you can influence, it's not a coincidence that you can influence these people. Just understand that. It's not a coincidence. The more people that you influence, and if you influence them wrong, you influence them not to see themselves, but to love to look for a better life in this world, to love, to separate themselves from their own species so they can be at peace in hell. How the hell could you be in peace in hell? I'm being serious. How could you be in peace in hell? I can be peaceful. I can have a peace of mind, but I cannot be totally peaceful in hell. Not at all. I can't be so peaceful that I'm going to keep my tongue shut and keep my mouth shut about our destruction and our growth. Are you serious? Hell no. It's no way. That's not me. So again, like I said, some of this shit didn't hurt people hard enough.
We want from our men costs money. Everything they want from us just costs us to have a better attitude or a smile. That don't cost us nothing, but we withhold it because it don't go like our fairy tale version of how the relationship's supposed to go. We're sick people. It ain't just him that's got problems. We got problems too. And we the mother. Like I say, we have them before anybody. So if we want a better man, we have to raise a better man. We're working for the future. Because working for the present, we ain't making no progress.
Working for the present, we ain't making no progress. And look at the people that you see working for the present. Look at them. Look at them. Get that money. Got to do this. Got to do that. Get that money. Look, let me play this right here. And I want to say this right here. I told you, I just come across certain things that just come on my timeline. I'll be like, something say, click on that. Look and listen to it. And when I listen to this, oh my gosh, OMG. See, people, my middle name it's on my passport. Oh, it's upstairs. My passport. My middle name is Kala. Shit, that's my legal middle name. That's a legal middle name. And guess what? Growing up, I didn't even pay no attention to it. In fact, I thought it was a female name. I'm like, Kala. And then mind you, I'm raised by my grandmother that came deep from the South called Geechees. Now, my grandmother's in the city. I'm eating chitlins. I'm eating pig feet. I'm eating bacon. I'm eating pork bacon. I'm eating pork chops. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting all the pork and everything. I'm telling you, I'm getting it in. You know, I'm getting it in. So I couldn't stand I didn't like my middle name. I didn't like it. I'm like, Kalila, look, just call me, by my first name, Chris. Just call me by name. I don't like my middle name. And then as I come into my awakening, this is why I said your life. Some people sat down and said, let me grab this information and let me teach and let me earn from it. See, some people planned this. You planned your life out. I didn't plan none of this shit. I'm telling you, I did not plan none of it. Not one of it. I could never see myself talking like this. I could never see myself ordering books more than I would order clothes. I could never see myself wanting to just sit underneath the sun and find so much peace and happiness and joy with just that. I had to be always in the middle of something or doing something that I thought was something. I could never see. And then as time goes, I'm reading and I start to come into my awakening in 2015. And I get the book, the Black Gods. And I get to the part where it says Kalima, Hindu goddess. I read this shit. The goddess of time and change. Hot damn. And she was fierce too. You don't know Kalima? Kalima was fierce. She would take your motherfucking head off. She walked around with niggas' heads and swords in her hand. I said, damn, hold on me. I'm reading this. I'm like, are you serious? Couldn't believe it. And I'm sitting there like, yo, I got fire in me when I speak. I had that energy in me. And through time and change, through time, I went through a metamorphosis. I went through a change. I went from a dyslexia nigga to an angelic being. See, I can admit my shit. I went from a dyslexia nigga to an angelic being. And this is what bothers boys more than it do men. See, men will lift you up. Boys will stand there. And boys, you ain't no age on no boy because you got 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, and 60-year-olds. Boys will look at you. Oh, look at him. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh, what it. And you can do the same thing, brother. I refuse to be a slave. That's all. Psychologically and physically. That's all. And this is a power problem also for girls. Girls can't take direction. Girls can't take when someone says that, hey, you're not perfect. Everything's not perfect about you. Oh, what do you mean? See, girls can't take that. A real woman will say, okay, granted, I know that I'm not perfect, so help me be better for you. Shut a man right up. Oh, shit. You right, baby. Let's go. Let's go. See, when your supervisor say at your job, listen, Karen, listen here, Rashida, this is how you put this data inside the computer. This is what you do after, or you working at a bank. This is how you put this information in here. If you put it in like this, you will be terminated. Oh no, I can't lose my job. This is how you must dress when you come into my establishment. Black man tell you to come in the bedroom with lingerie on. Fuck you talking about? Go buy me some. White man tell you to come in there with a uniform on. You go to Walmart. You go put that. I mean, damn, you will. You will go to the thrift store and get that shit. Hold up. Let me get my shit together. Come in there with. Put it together. And that's just being honest. You can get mad at me all you want. I'm not your friend. I'm not the man that you're sleeping with. And 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't want to be with you in the fucking first place. You can get mad at me all you want. And I really mean this. This is disgraceful out here. This is actually disgraceful. And it don't have to be like this. So you can get mad and say, I'm going through, yeah, he got female issues. He got and none of you know what man proposed to you. And if he still is married to you. How many children you got with this man? Don't just tell me on here you married. I got a bullshit meter. You understand what I'm telling you? How many? Come on. Because if that was the case, then we wouldn't have such a high rate of unwanted pregnancies, of broken homes. See? So don't give me that bull crap. Talk that shit to somebody else that want to believe it. Matter of fact, you're more than welcome to go to other YouTube channels and listen to that bullshit today. And listen, people, listen, I burned some candles today. I burned some sage today. And I talked to the sisters. The sisters said up in the sky that we are in a new age. We're in a new ferns. We are in a new portion of the planet. And guess what? This is what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to take a nice spiritual bath today. What's going to happen when the water ain't running? How many fucking spiritual baths y'all going to take then? Who y'all going to chant on it? Huh? What's going to happen then? When you can't get the candles no more. When you can't get the incense no more. Who you going to channel in? Huh? Who you going to channel in? People are fucking crazy, man. Crazy. You see how psychotic that shit is? When you ain't got none of that shit no more. When you ain't got no matches, no lighter, no candles, no sage stick, no crystals to put the fuck on. You ain't got none of that. No tub to take your spiritual baths in. Who you going to channel in? Who you going to channel in? Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You are a disgrace to my race. And I mean it. Come on. Here we go.
Wait, that's straight.
I know what it is.
You ain't got nothing to do after this?
I know what to do with my life.
hold on. I ain't mean to pause it right there, but I want to. This is what here you go. Now, when I told you things just pop up on me. See, this is he talking about a Scorpio and a Taurus, and I don't knock any other zodiac sign, but this right here really touched me. And sometimes you need somebody on the outside to say something to you just to spark something in your ass. And I appreciate Sister Wanda for always sparking something in me. She always posts something that sparks something the hell in me that makes me want to be a better angelic being. Whatever I'm feeling down, I know what page to go to. Whatever I'm feeling down, I know exactly what YouTube channel or what Instagram to go to. Believe me when I tell you.
Force to reckon with. You can't fuck with Scorpio or Taurus. They're powerful signs and they're fixed. So they're going to win in the end. And understand that when you go through a Scorpio experience, you're going through a psychological renewal and regeneration of spirit and mind and heart and body and soul. But the process is difficult and painful. It's painful. Painful to go through a Scorpio Taurus phase. But you come out better in the end because it makes you a new person. And this is one of the principles that's beautiful about Scorpio. That you transform yourself. You reinvent yourself. You go through a psychological renewal of self.
Yes.
That could not have happened had you not gone through the Scorpio experience, which is often difficult, intense, and harsh.
All right, hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna take some phone calls. I didn't want to play that full video, my people, because he was also speaking about the fact that what women are doing out here on the streets. Hold on. I got 2 more videos that I want to play. What video is this? Let me see.
A mother saved her
Pause. Yep, got you with that one too. Hold on. Here you go. Listen to this.
Other things is happening.
My brother, I'm not using your video again, I don't get nothing from YouTube. I don't get nothing from Instagram. This is for awareness purposes only. Again, I have my own videos again, but this is, and I spoke about these videos that he's already speak about, but he got the clips for them. So I just want you to listen to something.
In our atmospheres as we speak right now. This first video clip here that we're looking at was over Slidell, Louisiana. And notice something. Check out your screen right now.
Pause. Listen, I told y'all before, and a lot of people don't want to hear this. These are not clouds. You can fuck it. You want to believe they're clouds? Fuck it. That's on you. That's your personal preference. Let me just tell you something. It even stated in the religious books that the chariot of God will be in the clouds. The clouds will be the chariot of God. So you think these are clouds, these are just storms and shit, just a bunch of clouds just dumping rain. It's stuff sitting inside the clouds, people, just so you know. And your camera has a built-in infrared lens that, because the dimensions now are now coming together. There ain't nobody trying to be no secret now. Ain't nobody hiding nothing no more. It is what it is. That's up to you if you want to believe it or not. Our brothers and sisters ain't hiding. We are moving forward. This is over.
This footage was taken by Brian Wagner, literally over Slidell, and it's circulating on the news now. But all they can tell you, oh, it's just a funnel cloud. What are these circular objects that we're looking at here on the clouds? What is this that we're seeing? It's like some orange, halo-ish, like just weird to see these little hole-like objects sitting there right inside of the clouds. What the heck is going on? So what do you think that this could be? This is a potential like light show in the sky or some type?
No, brother, it ain't light show, but I want to move up to this right here because I want you to play this. Look at this. Here we go. Next one.
Because of the sighting of this literally was on the side of the freaking, plane where the tail part is at. Check it out.
Don't worry, you'll see it again.
Oh my gosh.
You see that right there? You see it moving around? But look, I'm gonna show you again.
Yeah.
So what you're looking at here is a freaking swarm of bees. And there's been some really strange activity setting in over these last couple of days. There it is right there. 3 hours of delays.
Now pause. Now, bees are royalty, my people. What you don't understand, I told people that y'all understand, bees are royalty. Let me go over here. Look at this. This just happened the other day. Listen to this.
Children as they
Now listen, I'm not playing this video for people to, you know what I mean, to be like, yo, you don't know. I'm telling you what's happening with nature. And bees are a clear sign. They are royalty.
were swarmed by bees. She was stung 75 times. Thankfully, it's okay. ABC's Trevor Ault has the story.
My daughter can't get in the car. She's being attacked by bees.
It's a photo shoot turned into chaos in Arizona. Officials saying a mother and her 2 children attacked by a swarm of bees.
My granddaughters are with us. Please send some help. Okay, how many people are being attacked by bees? I just think my daughter. Okay, you don't think that the 2 granddaughters are as well? No, I think they're inside. I don't know. I'm trying to get back to her. She just called me.
Authorities tell us that fast-acting mom quickly got her kids inside their vehicle.
She, of course, wanted to protect her babies, which most moms would. And to have the foresight to pick them up and get them into the car under that much duress is really impressive.
Firefighters then responding to the scene in rescue gear, carrying the children to safety in the fire truck, spraying water and foam into the swarm to subdue the bees. That mother stung 75 times, but her children were unharmed.
They really didn't experience any injuries because of the fast actions of the mom. She's really the hero of this story.
While large swarm attacks are rare, they do happen. In 2021, firefighters had to rescue a man from this car when it was swarmed by 15,000 bees in New Mexico. And in 2016, 20,000 bees sent worshipers leaving this Phoenix mosque running. Experts say if you're ever caught in a swarm, you should run in a straight line, covering your face, and get inside like that mother did with her kids.
You really want to get into a place where the bees can no longer get you because they're very good at finding their targets.
Now, I want to ask you a question. First of all, I want you to hear what she has to say, but I want you to understand something. Why would bees attack you? And then the point that they are searching for you to attack you. This is the thing. They're searching for you. Look, listen.
And they will follow you for a long time, potentially, and they will wait for you as well.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Pause. Done with that. So this is what's going on. Hold on. Not only, let me go back to this video right here. Now, people that watch Mr. MB33 video, May 5th and May 1st and going forward.
Late in Alabama.
You saw there were plenty of videos that were going around at 1 a.m. Look, this is 1 a.m. Texas, 1 a.m. Listen to the outside.
Came across your video and saw the birdies chirping. This just started around midnight. I was on the couch on the night owl.
Hours. Here's another video
that started at midnight. Now, Mr. MB3 woke up 3:30 in the morning and heard it going crazy. And but listen, or 3:15 or whatever time he woke up. At midnight, it started. The sky, birds see on a different frequency than you do. Birds see on a whole new, total different frequency than you do.
Been loving Vegamore for the last.
Let me get off. I don't need to get this video anymore. I'm done with that. All right. Let me see. Birds, all animals in nature see on a different frequency than you do. What are birds seeing in the sky at 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning that says it's time to be up? What are they seeing? Because what do you see at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning? A black sky. Some of us are now starting to see the red sky at night because it is definitely red. But what do you see at night? And why are they out there chirping like that? Is something wrong with nature now? And something is wrong with nature. Come on, man. Something is wrong with the people that really are sleeping on nature. That's really not taking an accountability, not taking into account that nature is the leading intelligence on this motherfucking planet. So hold on, let me move on down here. Let me move on over here. I got 1, 2. No, I'm done with that video. I'm gonna play that video last because that's my joke video. And where else I'm at with it? Okay. All right, here we go. Now, listen to me, so-called black woman. When I play this video for you, I want you to understand something. Why does it take an individual like this to tell you the truth about you? Huh? Why does it take an individual like this to tell you the truth about you when you clearly know deep within yourself what's the truth? And I'm talking about the organic, so-called black woman. You know who I'm talking to. When you look in the mirror, it ain't no fucking questioning about who the fuck you are when you look in the mirror. You ain't got to go and dig in you ain't got to go and let me go pull up my motherfucking family tree. You ain't got to do none of that. You know who I'm talking to. You look in the mirror, like when I look in the mirror, I don't see nothing but what you would call a negroid. You know, I ain't gotta go pull up my fucking family tree and look at my grandmother, look at her grandmother, I don't gotta do none of that shit. I'm all way negroid. Shit. So I'm talking about that right there. You ain't gotta look and you ain't gotta question shit. So let me, why does it take one of them in order for, and I want you to listen to this, because apparently you don't know this is going on. You show me, first and foremost, let me click back off again one more time. And this is not racism. And I'm tired of you all using racism to smother up truth because y'all hate truth. And this is the one thing that I told you, when you come here, you're always going to get truth, multi-universal truth, period. Why is it that you all hate to tell the truth? And then when the truth is told and you can't debunk it, you call it racism. Why is that? Don't worry about it. But here we go. Let me play this real fast.
Wants to be black. Why'd you go from this to this?
All right, no, you've been all waiting for it, but this is my honest review and got to be tan.
Oh, okay, so tanning.
Intensifying cream. This is it. Smells unbelievable.
Extreme intensified tan. Here we go. Our hydrating tan accelerator is perfect for those who want to achieve the perfect tan. Okay.
All right, your bitch is back. There is no fucking cream on this TikTok that could make you darker than what this is making you. Like, literally, how could you get darker than this? Like, obviously, you could get darker than this.
Okay, so you do want to be black.
Literally, this has changed my life, this house, because I couldn't, from that color that I was on my last video, I couldn't move from that color. Like, I kept on staying that one color and it was aggravating me.
So you wanted to get darker or you wanted to get black?
Like, it's making me darker that I couldn't get. So it was already dark.
You were already dark?
My first time ever trying this. This has made me black. Please, look at this. This is what...
The obsession with black women is real. But let's dig deeper. What is this? Jamaican black castor oil. Now, I'm no hair expert, but I do have Google. Here we go. Useful for hair types 3A, 4A, 3B, and the list goes on. Okay. Hair type 4A, hair type 4B, and hair type 3C. Now, what similarities do you see? Like I always say, black women are the blueprint, yet they are the most disrespected women on this fucking earth. Yet white women will dehumanize black women for the features and yet be the first ones to swipe their credit cards to look just like them. To lip injections, to BBLs, to tanning, and now sticky edges.
Sticky bangs? What the heck is sticky bangs? White women have discovered laid edges and are calling them sticky bangs. Oh my gosh, I almost choked. Oh God, we can't have nothing more. Oh God, we can't.
So white women, just say you want to be black and get it over with. Also, stop getting mad every time I go on a date with a black woman just because you assume that I should want to date you because you've been told by society your entire life that you are the beauty standard because of all the things in the media from billboards, movies, TV shows, and everything else. When in fact, black women are the fucking blueprint. My name's Eric Stone. Doses.
Edges now, huh? Edges. I mean, I'm done with it. When I say I'm done with it, I'm done with it. All right, hold on. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Even that one there talk about black people look like cockroaches. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. That little cockroach, that hybrid nasty thing there. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. You serious? Come on, man. Let's take some phone calls and hit this joint tonight, man. You got 10 minutes on this joint, man. What y'all got for me today? If you ain't got nothing, I'm getting up out of here. Where's my damn phone at? Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Hold on. While waiting on the phone call. Hold on. Hold on. Let me. While yeah, and then somebody was say, "Do you ever see Kallah videos? Why he's always laughing? There's something wrong with him. You know why? Because I have a loving heart. That's why. I have a nurturing, loving heart, and you don't like it. You know why? Because you're cold and callous. Somebody stole your inner child. Somebody beat your inner child out of you. Somebody abused your inner child out of you, so you can't have fun no more. You see? So don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it." Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, hold on. I'm not done. Damn, people. Oh, whoa. Oh, I'm not done. I gotta play my other video. Don't worry about it though. Abundance. Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kallah. State your name, city, and state where you calling from.
Brother Kallah, this is Sister Swan from Nashville, Tennessee, and it's a pleasure, my brother, to be able to speak to you today.
It's a pleasure to speak to you as well. Let's go. What's on your heart, sister?
Listen, my brother. I have inboxed you. I'm Swan 1111 on Instagram, and I had inboxed you some lives that I did and said that you and I need to go live together because, and ladies, please, don't kill the messenger, but we do need to take back the ways of our ancestors, because the way that we are doing our gods today is wrong on every level. Because not only the white man got his leg, his foot and knee on our brother's neck, we have been taught to do the same thing. And it's wrong on every level. And I'm just touching on some things that I've been hearing you speak about, for as a king that should have multiple wives. I will be 54 this month, and I also date a younger brother that I want to have sister wives with. I can't have any more kids, but I do know that we need to get back, like I say again, to the ways of our ancestors. We need to get back to start multiplying, being fruitful. This is what we need to get back to, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't really want to have much to say. I just want to tell you, I appreciate you. I adore you. I thank you, God, for everything that you are doing. Keep up the good work, baby, because I tell you what, I got 26 grandkids, and each and every one of them look at you. They know Uncle Kallah. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So I just wanted to reach out and tell you that I love you. And not only you are really boosting us all up.
Thank you.
We are really appreciate you, my king. And I'm gonna tell you this: you are uncheckable. You are untouchable. We all stretch our hand to you, to our ancestors, for the divine protection. And this is what we are going to speak in the divine universe to the divine source. You continue on doing your job, and the universe is going to continue on bliss you in the way it should. Thank you, King, for everything that you do.
Thank you so much. Abundance to you. I greatly appreciate those powerful affirmations. Thank you so much.
You are welcome, King. Do have a bliss.
You too. Abundance. Gratitude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hold on, I want to play another. This is what I wanted to play. My bad, people. I got to show you before I take another phone call. I apologize, people. I got to play that video from earlier that I recorded. So I just need somebody to tell me. Now, again, I'm not forcing nobody to believe this. But anybody that watched Mr. MB33 video, let me put that down there. Anybody that watched this video, Mr. MB33 video, and he did the tracker with those balloons, I just want y'all to look at this. Just look at this. This is all I want y'all to do. Just look at this. Just look at this. Come on, my brothers and sisters. Let me make sure the screen is shared over here on the screen. I just want y'all to look at this. Now tell me, am I on drugs or something? Somebody got to tell me something. Let me see let me make sure this don't blink out. Let me see something. Let me make sure it fit my entire screen. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. I got to look at it over here too, people. Just give me 1 second. I want to make sure we good. So everybody can see my screen, right? We good, right? Just even one person, just give me one green heart. That's all I ask, that you can see my screen, that you can see. That's all I ask. Just give me one green heart. Hit that like button too. I appreciate it. Abundance to you all. Let me see. Okay, cool. Somebody said yes. Thank you very much. Gratitude, abundance. So now listen, this is me at first trying to find a motherfucker. So I want, excuse my French. I'm like, what the? First of all,
not coming up on my camera.
I was recording the objects that look like so-called airplanes with no fucking wings and no windows. And they talk about like drones now. But that's not what the case is. But listen.
What is this?
Now, hold on. Let me fast forward because you can see I'm looking for it. Now, here we go. There's the object right there. Pause. There's the object right there. Now, I get a better angle of this, but this is the object. So now, I'm going to let it go a little further because this is me looking for it. Bam. I'm looking for it. Let me just...
Why can't I pick this shit up with my camera? What is this? Are you fucking kidding me?
There we go.
It's not showing up on my...
See, hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Right here. Come on. Come on. See how it's going in and out and fading? Look at this. Now look. I'm gonna let it play a little bit more. You're gonna
not showing up on my camera, or I can't see it. One or the other. Is that it? Oh, there it is. What the fuck? There it is. Oh my. There it is. What is this? What is this?
Pause. What is this, people? Oh, look, hold on. Let me get a better. What is this? What the hell is this? And the first time that somebody tell me there is something wrong with your camera, is something, it looks like, why is it not okay? The first time somebody say that, I'm going to clearly show you that there is clearly nothing wrong with my plan. Because look at the power lines, clear as day.
What is?
Do you see that moving like that?
Floating across the sky. Man, just get ready for the dumb shit, people. Just get ready for the dumb shit. That's all.
Crazy.
What is this in the sky?
There you go. I don't know. Listen, you tell me what it is. I'm not even gonna say what I think it is. I'm not gonna say what I'm with the knowing. I'm not even gonna say it. You tell me what you.
Going behind this building, my people. Let me pause it and walk.
Now I was like, when I paused it to try to go over there and see, I couldn't see it no more. It was too far. So I'm gonna start back from here. I'm gonna start back from here again, and I want you to tell me. Hold on. There we go.
Oh, there it is. What the fuck? There it is. Oh my. There it is.
What is that?
What is this?
Is that a spy balloon? Is that a spy balloon? Huh? Can somebody tell me this? Oh shit. Huh? Is this a spy balloon?
What is this floating across the sky?
You tell me what that.
For the dumb shit, people. Just get ready for the dumb shit. That's all.
Just get ready for the dumb shit.
What is this in the sky? Going behind this building, my people. Let me pause it and walk.
Thank you. I mean, listen, I'm not here to force anyone to believe anything. I am going to load this video up in its entirety because I can't see all this back hair. Now, hold on. Let me show you something. Let me see something because I know I got one on here. Pause. I know I got one on here. I know when I zoom back. When I zoom back, I know I got one on here.
Why can't I see it with my camera? Whatever this is, I cannot see it with my camera.
Hold on. Let me see something here.
What the fuck is that?
Give me 1 second because I want to show something else because I know I grabbed.
Oh my gosh.
I know it's over here on the right-hand side.
What is this? Why am I not? Why can't I pick this?
There we go. See that right there? Kala, how did you see that, Kala? What you mean, how did I see it? How did you see this, Kala? I told you the sky was active. The sky, people don't know the sky was active this morning. I don't know where you were at, but the sky was definitely active this morning. How did you see that, Kala?
What is this?
How did you sit there and see that? Yeah. Right there. Right there. Moving through your sky. Right there. So I'm going to load this video up in its entirety. You know, again, I can't cut it. So therefore, I'm going to load it up in its entirety. You can screenshot it, screen record. Listen, I look for people to tell me what they believe that is or what they think it is. You know, I just tell you, again, our brothers and sisters are here. They surf and navigate. They're surfing and navigating the planet, and they're looking for angelic, benevolent beings as they terraform this planet. We understand that this was a scientific experiment.
Call from 1612.
Abundance. You gotta turn me down in the background, brother. You gotta turn me down in the background.
Oh
yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna take phone calls until 6 o'clock, my people. Abundance. You gotta turn me down in the background, brother. You gotta turn me down.
Give me 1 second, Clyde. 1 second. I'll hang it up.
I'm gonna take phone calls.
You hear me?
I'm here.
All right. So I want to say this one thing. Power to you. I watch you a lot, and I look up to you. Like I'm currently
let's listen.
From +1.
Now listen, I want to tell you something, brother. I really appreciate that, and let me just say, I appreciate that, but I want you to understand something. I want you to look up to you. I want you to look up to you. You are powerful, and you are even more powerful than me. So please, I am no different from you. I am a reflection of you, my brother. So I thank you for the gesture, but I want you to understand something, my brother. You are unique and powerful, and don't ever let no one tell you anything different than that. Go ahead, my brother.
Okay. I need that, but so I want to kind of chime in on what you see in the sky. So they actually, that was a ship.
Oh, what I was playing? Okay.
Us, you know?
Okay.
Yep. That was us. They came out to show you, to show us that, like, look, we here, you know?
Respect. Abundance, brother.
Another thing is, just recently I had a vision. I'm not calling it a dream because I don't think it's a dream. I want you to I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
Take your time, brother. It's okay. It's okay, brother. Take your time. It's all right. Take your time.
I had a vision, right? That so in the vision there's 3 ships I seen out my window. Actually, no. Let me slow down. Backtrack. So I was chilling in my room. I had 2 friends over, and I didn't know those friends at all. Like, I guess they're just drinks or whatever. But I was teaching. You know, I was telling them about who we are, and our purpose and all that. And then I looked out the window. There's a really big moon. Like the moon was big as heck. It was a white moon. But it was like a super moon, something like that. And I know I turned around and then I looked out the window. I seen 3 ships. They were big too. And so I'm like, I turn back around. I'm like, hey, look. I was just telling you about this. I'm looking, there's 2 of them. I'm like, wait, what happened to the other one? And then I was looking for the other ship. Tell me why. Cause I'm telling you, the ship was on my neighbor's house. It was horizontal on my neighbor's house. And so I seen this bright orange light come from the ship into the neighbor's house. I'm like, yo, they picking them up. And then out of nowhere, the ship was on my window. I'm like, oh, they coming. No. All right. So before that, I called my brother and sister, and then I went to my mom's room. I told my mom and dad to come and look at this. So they didn't want to get up. I guess they didn't believe me. So my brother and my sister came in my room, and I showed them, and they instantly just started getting scared and all that. I'm like, hey, I gotta drop the fear because they can feel that. So tell me why when I seen that ship on the big window and I seen that light go through, the ship came on my window and I hid. I guess because I had fear a little bit.
Yep.
But when I hid, I instantly heard something say, Vontae, drop the fear. Get up. I'm like, okay, cool. I said, you know what? No. All right, so I'm sorry. I keep going back because.
All right, brother. Listen, hold on. Listen. I want you to speed the story up just a little bit so somebody else can come in because I have to go, and I'm not trying to cut your story off, but I hear everything you're saying. You were in your room, you were sleeping, you saw 3 ships out your window. You went to go talk to your brothers and sisters. They were in fear, and then you went back to the room, and then you got in fear a little bit, and then you heard a voice that told you to drop the fear. So I'm with you. So I want you to speed it up a little bit because I want to get to the next call. Not no disrespect to you. But I want everybody to try to get in before I shut this down in 15 minutes.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Come on.
All right. So when so basically the ship came into on my window, the orange light shining through. It ended up my brother and my sister. I instantly dropped the fear. I hopped up. I said, hey, no, stop. They cool. No, I'm what y'all doing. And then I was standing in the light, and my brother and sister was getting, beamed up, and I didn't get beamed up.
So
I dropped the fear.
Okay.
I was in the orange,
Well, if you're asking me, in my interpretation for that dream that you had, is that you're more concerned about being left behind. That's what it seems like. You're more in fear of being left behind. And you should not be in fear because there's no way that you can be left behind on anything when all of this is one. Everything is created as one. It's a whole. It's not you as an individual. So you can't get left behind unless you want to get left behind. And you want to get left behind by the state of mind that you are in. And fear is one of the things that will leave you behind. And that's what I guess that's what our brothers and sisters, when they came in your vision and you heard, stop the fear, but you are continuously to play on that fear or hold on to that fear, not play on it, but hold on to the fear. So let the fear go, my brother. Let the fear go. Understand that there is something beautiful out beyond the world that you see with your physical 2 eyes, and it resides inside of you, and you are a part of it. Don't forget that, okay?
I will never forget that.
All right.
I take full responsibility for improving my life.
Absolutely, my brother. Abundance to you and gratitude, and thank you for calling in and sharing that, okay?
Okay, thank you. Gratitude to you too.
All right.
Abundance.
All right, here we
Call
go.
ended.
Listen, I want to play this a little bit, right? Because she's going to say something on here that I said to y'all before. So listen, let's just play this. This is about the sun and the current activities, okay? So here we go. Any video I use for awareness purposes. But when she gets to the part that I said before, watch the people that watch the video know what I'm talking about. Come
To
on.
the sun's far side, so soon we won't have to worry about it.
Wait
And
a
all
second.
our focus will be on the east limb because we've got 3 of them. Region 32, 93, 96, and 97 have all been firing big solar flares in the R1 to R2 level radio blackout, and that's not going to change. Meanwhile, we have 2 coronal.
Paul, so listen, you have these are sunspot numbers, and these are turning away from Earth. This is currently taking place. And then you have a coronal hole and a coronal here. These sunspots are now no longer going to be on the north or south region of the sun. They're coming in the middle. And Earth sits like right here. So this is where it's going to be a direct, it's going to be a direct path between coronal mass injections as well as coronal holes that are opening up that are spewing more solar radiation. So along with ionized particles and solar wind, this is coming to Earth. So this is turning around. These two are moving from Earth. This is why you don't have any more information on the Schumann resonance. You notice that has been shut down since April the 24th. No information has been given from the Schumann resonance because people are starting to realize that the impact between cosmic particles, the frequency of Mother Earth, as well as the pineal gland in the body. So, and your brain, your whole top of your whole neural cortex. Let's just say that. Not just the pineal gland, but both that have a pineal gland. That is very important because it has its own magnetic field and it connects you to all the entire solar system. So these sunspots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are turning towards Earth along with these 2 coronal holes. Now, again, I'm gonna let the video play, and when she gets to the part where it's though that y'all heard me say this before, watch this.
That are going to be rotating in through the Earth strike zone and getting us some fast solar wind here over the next couple days. But that's really not the big story because it's going to be impacted by multiple solar storms. On the 4th, we had region 3296 launch a solar storm kind of to the east of Earth, but it does have an earthward directed component. And that kind of set up the stage because on the 5th, we had a filament eruption that began to launch to the east, and that caused a chain reaction. And you see boom, boom, and region 3296 and 97 both then launched.
Hold up. It wasn't boom, boom, but I got to give a shout out to my man, Source God. Bang, bang. Boom, boom, bang, bang.
On the 5th, we had a filament eruption that began to launch to the east, and that caused a chain reaction, and you see boom, boom, and region 3296 and 97 both then launched a bigger part of a solar storm. So we have now a second solar storm that's Earth-directed, and as you can see it in coronagraphs, you see both on the 4th, you can see a little halo, a really weak halo, and then on the 5th, another weak halo. So we have 2 Earth-directed solar storms that are coming toward Earth. They're going to graze us mainly, but combined with the fast solar wind that we're expected to see, man, this could be a decent solar storm. Not expecting it to be nearly as intense as the G4 level we just had, but it could give us some decent aurora even down to mid-latitudes.
Here we go. Here we go.
Switching to our M-flare and radio blackout threat meter, as we take a look at the X-ray flux over the past week, we've actually been sitting above the seafloor, which means by proxy, the solar flux continues to be high and well into triple digits. In fact, we've actually popped a big M-class flare and R2 level radio blackout back on the 1st, but it was very short-lived. Since then, things quieted down until about the 3rd, and then you see pop, 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 pop. This is what...
Hold up, let's go again. And then you see what the sun. I told y'all before y'all go grab a gun, I'm gonna make you go out there and go high five the sun because the sun is going across the sky saying pop, 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 pop.
M-class flare and R2 level radio blackout back on the 1st, but it was very short-lived. Since then, things quieted down until about the 3rd, and then you see pop, 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 pop.
Listen, my solar return, technically, I don't believe in this shit though, but May 4th. So this shit started popping on the 3rd. Pop, pop,
short-lived. Since then, things quieted down until about the 3rd, and then you see pop, 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 pop. This is when region 3293 started to get really flare active. Once again, only small, short-lived radio blackouts, but nonetheless something to be watching for. It definitely causes noise on the bands, even if you don't get total fades if you're an amateur radio operator. But now, as of the 4th, this was from region 3296. This is a gradual flare, much longer duration radio blackout. So these are now on the menu. This is due to a solar storm that was launched to the east of Earth. So now not only are we dealing with region 3293, but also 3296 that has been firing big flares, and possibly 3297 now. So amateur radio operators, get ready. This kind of pop, pop, pop is going to continue. So expect extra noise on the bands and
this kind of pop, pop. Now, this is when I be telling you about ionized particles. This is here, CMEs, coronal mass ejections. It go pop, 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 because they separate the electrons from around the atom and exposing it. Pop, 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 pop. You don't need no gun. The sun is doing. You have no idea what that energy-based weapon up there is doing. You have the slightest idea what that thing up there is doing. But you will know this year. We will know the truth and the power of that sun in the sky. I promise you, we will know that. This year going forward, 2023. That's why all the bullshit has to start. I don't know why. I've been recording the sky for the long. I have never seen this much activity. And on top of that, across the planet, you have never seen this much activity going on. Birds chirping 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. As soon as this light come up, they get quiet. You understand? They get completely quiet. But as soon as this light go down, midnight, they up there chirping. Why? Because they see something up there. The sky is too bright during the day and it's too dark at night. So understand that, my people. I value y'all. Listen, let me see. I know a couple people did try to make an attempt to call. I'll take one more phone call and then I'm out of here, my people. I'm gonna take one more phone call. So the person that called in, because at 6 o'clock, I'm done. I value my people. I sincerely hit that like button. The like button doesn't cost you nothing. If you appreciate the content, hit the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost you anything. You really appreciate sun blood. Listen, I'm walking through the store today. Everybody that saw that, it was like, hold up, man. Sun blood all day. Hold on. I don't know what's going on here.
Battery,
Let me connect that.
70%.
Let me connect that. Let me connect that. Here we go. Oh, let me connect this. Here we go. Peace, appreciation, and value. You live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you calling from. Hello. I can hear you. Your phone is breaking up again. Your phone is breaking up. No. I said again.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
What's going on, man? My name's Taylor. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Chicago.
Abundance to you, my
+1.
abundance to you, my brother. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I mean, I'm in a hurt mood. My spirit kind of broken. I've been broken for a few years now, but I'm trying to lift myself up. Still smoking and living through the sinful ways, but I have a few questions for you, if you don't mind.
Not a problem, my brother.
All right, I see you being powerful and speaking on the things for the black people, saying how powerful we are and what we capable of and all that. But I have a strange question. Do you think I'm forgiven for the worst sins possible?
I mean, what do you mean by what do you mean by worse sins? What do you consider as a sin? Let me put it to you like this: if you took another brother's life for a materialistic world, you took a sister's life for the materialistic world, you coach someone to get an abortion, those are things that you have to answer for.
I mean, I don't want to admit to anything while you lie or anything. I mean, it ain't a problem, but I'm just wondering, for the worst sin possibly that you can imagine, do you think that I'm forgiven for it? Do you think I'm gonna be able to pass through for the greatness that's coming to the world? Do you think I'm just over with?
Once again, my brother, you got to understand, I'm asking you, what do you consider as a worse sin? I just told you the worst sin is taking a brother life, a sister life. You're destroying, you're literally willing to kill or took their life. with your hands for no reason. You know, there's brothers out here that kill each other over a parking spot. If that's something that you did, then you have to be accountable for that. This is nothing personal. It's what it is. You have to be accountable for that. We get a girl pregnant and we coached her in and getting an abortion. We got to be accountable for that. She's going to be accountable for it too as well. But if we participated in any of that, when it comes to taking a life, that's the word. That's sinful. There. Other than that, we can all the other stuff that we doing out here. That's all that stuff can be. That's just kids. I just feel like that's just kids. Right. We steal a car. You got to understand. If I go do you consider this a sin? If I walk into a store and I walked out with a gallon of water and a bag of apples and I didn't pay for it, is that a sin?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand what is a sin, what is wrong, and what is righteous. You see what I'm saying to you? You have to literally, we have to reevaluate all this shit. Because what is righteousness, we have been taught that is wrong. There is no way in the world that we should be subjugating our children to this, to the point that we should be willing to die right on the spot. Hey, right on the spot. My kid ain't being educated by you no more. We're not being policed by you no more. We're not being psychologically and medically evaluated by you no more. And we're willing to die right now for us to prove our fucking point. That's where we at. So I mean, you got to understand what is sin, what is really. Now, if you living of the world and you judge your brother and your sister off this world and you take from them, that's something different.
All right.
But if you have a family and I come into your house, no matter who I am, eukaryotic cell, prokaryotic cell, I can be your own blood brother. If I come in your house and I'm threatening your family, the well-being of your family, you have every right to take action and to deal with me accordingly.
+1.
You have every right to take action and deal with me accordingly.
That's true.
So we have to understand what is sin and what is and what we have been taught as sins. We have to reevaluate all that shit. Because if we look at nature and we follow the laws of nature, shit, you would think nature is crazy. The way they care about their children and how they react to their children. And that's male and female.
True. Very true.
So, brother, don't beat yourself up. I sold crack one point in time. No, listen, guess what? People come and ask for crack. Even though I'm destroying and contributing to the destruction of my community, people ask for crack. See what I'm saying to you? So again, am I justifying it? No, I'm not justifying it. I'm far from justifying that part. I paid my karma came back to me for what I was doing. I know that already. So I don't think that you know, like, unless you took a life for no reason at all, you got people out here that walk right up on you and shoot you in your face and keep it moving. Those type of people right there will be no absolute for them other than an absolute fucking square energetic box to keep their asses in until we let them out and then reborn to come down on this planet and relearn this shit and do it all over again. They will be just like, see, Ghostbusters told you the truth. That's why Slimer was green. See, he was green. See, you trap a motherfucker in a box that ain't no good. You put his ass there. You know what I'm saying? Until it's time for his ass to recycle. See, the earth, we're going to go through a period of time on this planet that there will be no darkness. There will be none of that. And ain't nobody's going to benefit that didn't put the work in. You're not going to benefit from that didn't put the work in. If your work was thrived around the destruction of the planet and your people, no. Your ass need to be in a box. Your energetic ass need to be in a box, and then you come out when heaven and earth is separated and earth is going through its and earth is now become a school again. And then you come back down here and you get it, you try to get it right again. Other than that, no. So don't beat yourself up, brother. Please don't beat yourself up. Don't do that.
I really appreciate that message, man. It means everything to me.
No doubt, my brother.
Lifted my soul.
No doubt, my brother.
I ain't gonna keep going. Go ahead, keep going with your people. Love and appreciation to everybody that's listening.
No doubt, man. No doubt. I value, my brother. You have an amazing, supreme, cosmic rest of your day.
You too, God. Much love.
Much love. And guess what? I said I'm only going to take, at first I wasn't going to take a call. Then I said I'm going to take one more call. And that call came in. Look at how Mother Universe works. Look how beautiful she is. Y'all have the slightest idea, man. Y'all don't know who y'all are, man. Y'all don't know who, man, listen. Man, look, I can't even formulate the words. You have no idea who you truly are or who we truly are. But guess what? We will find out. We will find out. And another thing I want to say to end this out real fast, sisters, y'all always, I've never told y'all, see, let me explain something to you. I never told sisters, yo, polygyny is the end all be all. I never said that. You make your own decision on what lifestyle that you choose to live. No one tells you, no one is making you do anything. You make your own decision in your life. And be good and be happy with the decisions that you make. This is the one thing about this world has taught us that we should be following everyone else. And the one thing about universal law is free will and free choice. And that we don't understand. Free will and free choice. With rules, by the way. See, this free will and free choice, let me show you this. Let me show you. Hold on, I gotta cancel this rule. I gotta play this last video. I gotta play this is a funny. I gotta do a funny one. And for my eukaryotic cell patriots. Let me say this. For my eukaryotic cell patriots, I'm talking about real white men. I'm just talking about real white men. Now, again, listen, understand something. I know technically how some of you feel when it comes to this bull crap that's going on the planet. But in order for you to stop this bull crap, that means you got to tell the full truth. And that means you got to let go of all the stuff that you have acquired. And that's hard for you. But it has gotten to you. This world has really gotten to you. You know why? Let me play this video real fast. Damn, the video went off my screen. Here we go.
And our women, what I'm telling you as a man, that's bullshit. Huh? Okay. You know what? Nobody confronts your ass. That's the problem. Really? If they say, really? What the? You want to bet? What the?
All right, this is a transgender.
Do you know how many people you've embarrassed at City Hall? Me and embarrassment to City Hall. They have to tolerate that shit. You are nuts. You are nuts. You're not a woman. You don't look like a woman. You don't act like a woman. Really? You're head. What's wrong with you? Well, look at yourself. For Christ's sakes, really. For Christ's sakes, who would want to even be close? My God, really? It's horrible. I don't know why. You are not a chick. Why am I so horrible? Do you still have a? You know what? That is none of your business. Do you think there's one person that really thinks that you're a chick? I know a lot of people that agree with me and that accept me for who I am. And the fact that you're going to be here with a son like that. Nobody confronts you. That's the problem. You make me uncomfortable because you're not away from me. Then you get out of my store. I will. Thank you.
Some people think it's hurtful.
Well,
they told us that this hurt.
But here's the thing. I don't give about feelings anymore. I'm 70, I'm 8. I went to Vietnam to fight for all. Do you think I care about some feelings? Absolutely not. I'm telling you.
See, this is when you get frustrated. You think I give a damn about people's feelings? This ain't about no feelings. This is about truth, bro. This ain't about feelings. This is weird. And guess what? This is how you know that there is a group of species that's so confused that was hoping for this opportunity just to come out the closet. Because listen, do I see young black men into this? Yes, I do. That's because I know we're drugged up. But these people want to be like this.
Huh? Okay. You know what? Nobody confronts your ass. That's the problem.
That's the problem. Nobody confronts and this is why you have so many laws now that you can't even speak about these people. Nobody want to do nothing violent. I don't want to touch you. I don't even want to be around you. You want to be around us. And why is it such a get off to them? Let me ask y'all a question. Why is it such a get off to the gay community to convert heterosexual men and women? Why y'all just don't stick with yourselves? Why is it so important to convert one of us to you? It's not important for me to convert you to me. So why is it so important for y'all to come around us and try to bring y'all bull crap to us to convert to you? Why is that? That's how you know you're wrong about your decisions, and you needed your government and politics. You need somebody to tell you that it's okay for that shit to be acceptable for you to start walking around the way that you walking around. But the truth of the matter is, this is really sick.
Really? What the? You want to bet? What the? You know what? Do you know how many people you've embarrassed at City Hall? Me and embarrassment to City Hall. They have to tolerate that shit. You are nuts. You are nuts. You're not a woman. You don't look like.
What? Listen. Look at the reaction where he asks him, "Do you still have a you know what?" What? That's none of your business. So then why are you bringing your transgender business to me? Because I'm not bothering you.
You don't act like a woman, really. You're head. What's wrong with you? Well, look at yourself, for Christ's sakes. Really, for Christ's sakes, who would want to even be close? My God, really? It's horrible. I don't know why. You are not a chick. Why am I so horrible? Do you still have a? You know what? That is none of your business. Do you think there's one person that really thinks that you're a chick? I know a lot of people that agree with me and that accept me for who I am. And the fact that you're going to be here with a sign like that. Nobody confronts you. That's the problem. You make me uncomfortable. Really, you're not. Wait for me. Then you get out of my store. I will. Thank you. Thank you.
Some people think it's hurtful.
Well,
They told us that this hurt.
but here's the thing. I don't give about feelings anymore. I'm 78. I went to Vietnam to fight for all. Do you think I care about some feelings? Absolutely not.
And this is being real. And I'm not trying to be smart. And nor am I a person that's sitting here. I'm not anti whatever. Whatever you decide to be, that's your business. You understand? You're just depleting your own species by practicing that. But this is one thing that I will side with the patriots of America. Like, you went to war. You went to Vietnam. This is what you went to war for? To deplete your military, give a bunch of money to the Ukraine, to now be picking fights, or now that everybody's ganging up against you right now. China, North Korea, Iran, Russia, all the powerhouses are ganging up against you. Did you really fight in Iraq and Afghanistan and Vietnam to build a world like this for your children? This is a real question that I want to ask y'all. I'm being honest, and to let this continue to go on. This is really what the type of world that you really envisioned for your children when you was in Vietnam? This is the vision that you have? America is vulnerable. I'm being honest. Now, I'm not American flag person, none of that, because it was stolen anyway. I mean, it was brutally taken away, and the stuff that was took, how it was done is completely unjust. However, if I'm just on some 3D shit and I'm a white man and I'm a patriot, is this really the American that I had vision for? This is what my forefathers, or even him, he's 75 years old. No, the 7-5-12. It's a reason why that video popped up on me. 12 strands of DNA, 12 cranial nerves. Talk to me, Kala. So is this the vision that you really had for your future children? Huh? To be taking hormone blockers? That you got to get I got to get parental rights before at 18 to get a tattoo. I need ID to get a cigarette from a store. But I can just sign a piece of paper and get my phallus cut off at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. I can take hormone blockers at that age. What are we doing here, people? I mean, this is something you really envision of your country? Wow. That's deep, isn't it? It is. That's how you know you're being read. That's how you know you're being led by, hold on. As long as you people continue to ignore this picture that I constantly show, I'm ready to get off here, people. As long as you continue to ignore this picture right here, as long as you continue to ignore this right here, you don't want to believe that there is one out of these parties right here. This one in the middle with the eyes glowing gold, huh? He ain't had nothing to do with it. You understand? He ain't had nothing to do with you. So you keep ignoring these things right here. As long as you continue to ignore that, as long as you continue to ignore that and keep saying, oh God, is this God? Keep doing that there. It's getting worse for you. It's like, let me give you an example. It's like you holding on to barbed wire. And it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter. No matter how much your hand is bleeding and how painful it is, you refuse to let that lie go. Because then that lie is so hurtful. Because you have to now see, I know why it bothers you. And I know why you won't let it all out. Because see, you have convinced us that my God is your God. Your God is my God. You have convinced us totally of that. As a whole, you have convinced us of that. Now, once we find out to the real, to truth, right, that we have different gods. See, your excuse for the genocidal abuse that you have done to us becomes non and void. Becomes non and void. Because now we say, why did you do it? What was the purpose of you doing it? Huh? We don't, you told us, God said we listen. If black people, so-called black, we don't even know why we don't even know why we were beaten and raped and abused by. And y'all told us God said to do this. We still don't know to this day. Can somebody please, if you don't write it in the comments, if you don't write it down in the comments, can you write it down? Give me the reasoning on what did we do to disobey God. Now, mind you, back then we had dynasties. There was no prisons. There were no handcuffs. There was no schools. Earth was school. We were building megalithic structures that lined up with the cosmos that they can't even replicate today. And they say extraterrestrials did it. What did we do to fall out of favor with God? For God to come back 10,000 years ago, create a race of species to take us through genocidal, take us through a horrific genocidal abuse. If I said that right, genocidal abuse, however, horrific, genocidal, and is abuse. What did we do? That's all I want to know. What did we do to deserve this? Now, hold on. Once you realize you can't come up with an answer for that, listen, black people are so afraid. We are so afraid because of what took place with us to question God. And what did we do? That we don't want to do it again. But we don't know what the fuck we did not to do it again. So we don't know if we're doing something wrong. We don't know. What did we do? But now let me say this to you. There is a true history here that one of us is available to us. And their history showed 500 years of dark ages with cannibalism. 500 years, dark ages, right? If we knew our history like they know their history, we wouldn't even do this shit. They know their history and they still doing it. And those that have forgotten their past are deemed to repeat it. See? And I understand. Once again, it's very impactful to know that we don't have the same, we don't come from the same source, but you used your source to merge with my source to say that we did something wrong to justify your actions towards us. And now that it's coming all out, that we are totally different, which means we came from two different sources, it's like, whoa. That's why I told you this ain't a physical war. This is a joke on you war and an embarrassment. Simple as that. This is what this is. I value my brothers and sisters. Y'all all have an amazing, supreme cosmic night. Hit that like button if you really appreciate Sunblood shirt. I am not black. You really appreciate. You can cash that. Whatever you do, I greatly appreciate that. Hit that like button though. The like button doesn't cost you anything whatsoever. Thank you so much. Gratitude to everyone that's in the chat. Gratitude to everyone that called in and shared their visions. Thank you so much. I will do this again, as you know I will. Other than that, my people, have an amazing, supreme, cosmic rest of your day. Be prepared. Don't be in fear. Be prepared, because this is happening. And I believe that this will be taking place this year. Woman, child, and man, cosmos and earth, eternal light, each one reach one. Not each one teach one, each one reach one. That's how we grow. I see you 6 to the 9. Protect yourself at all times with knowledge, sunlight, chlorophyll, distilled water, and 3D human free. Kalama Amin Ra, God gene for life. Sunblood, sunblood, sunblood. I am not black. Yezzo. Have an amazing one. Abundance. Peace.